No, you know what, Stone? The craziest thing is I was just at the I Am 360 Man conference, right? And of course, when Deion Sanders walked in, like I was like, yo, that's Deion Sanders. You know, I used to be a cornerback safety, so he's always been the epitome of football player. His energy is just contagious, man. Big energy. When he walk in the room, you gonna know he there, right? And so he's saying a lot of good stuff. Men are going crazy. Yeah, they're getting it. He gets to the part where he's talking about men and their children. And he was like, the biggest problem is that their parents want to be friends with their kids. You can't be a friend with your kids. And then the men was like, woo! And I was on the side like, I don't really agree with that. I call cap. And I said it a little bit, and I remember he just kind of looked like, what you mean? You know what I mean? And of course, I didn't get back on stage afterwards because, you know, men are, you know, we're kind of in emotion. It's all good. And I feel like in my heart, and, you know, contrary to popular belief, I feel like that if you can't be a friend to your child, right, then you don't know how to be a friend effectively or properly. Because in my rightful opinion, reading the word of God, I think it's in the book of John, right? Like, don't quote me on this, but I know it says that Jesus said that we're no longer servants. He actually calls us friends. We're now friends of God. And the psalmist Israel Houghton, he said, I am a friend of God. He calls me friend. So if God can call me friend, why can't I call my son friend? Why can't I call my daughter friend? Why can't they be my friend? See, the problem is that many people are not good friends, because a good friend is going to do three things. Number one, he's going to encourage you, he's going to challenge you, and he's going to hold you accountable, right? And it's three things that are required in every friendship. There's going to require some time, right? There's going to require a lot of listening. And then, of course, there's going to require some discipline and chastising. Like, Jesus is my friend, but he still don't want to have me fornicating and having sex with everything that go past. Like, that's a good friend because he knows that there are a lot of soul ties that comes with sex. He don't want me out just drunk having a good time because he knows that I'm supposed to be on duty. So he told me not to do that, right? Like, he don't want me worshiping money. He want me living out my purpose. That's why he said you can't serve God in manna, right? Like, we can have money, but money just can't have us. But those are disciplines that he's given us, and he still called us friend. So the thing is, I believe that if you're not willing to spend the time, be emotionally available, and be able to hold your friends accountable, then you are absolutely right. You cannot be your child's friends. However, if you've mastered friendship and you know that you are a good friend and you're going to spend the time, you're going to be emotionally available, and you're actually going to hold those accountable for their actions, then you're a good friend. You can take those same attributes to your children, and they can be better men and women later on. Here's the thing. I'm not raising little boys or little girls that if they get in trouble and they say, oh, no, don't call my daddy. Don't call my daddy. No. I'm not raising those type of kids. I'm raising children that when they get in trouble or they find themselves in a tight spot, the first thing I want them to say is, no, hell no, call my daddy. Call my daddy. I don't care what I did. Call my daddy. Because if my daddy gets involved, he gonna do something about this. It's the Willie Moe Jr. Show. Flat out.